The parish of Holy Family Kajang has its humble beginning as a Catholic mission. MEP Father Francois Theriac started this mission in 1899. Then in 1900, on a piece of land donated by Tauke Go Angi, a church was constructed which His Lordship Bishop Rene Fay, the Bishop of Malacca, consecrated on 24th of February 1901. It was a grand and solemn event, and Father Theriac was installed as the first parish priest. During the Second World War, on February 12, 1942, the church was badly damaged by Japanese bombing. However, the 3 stained glass panels of the Holy Family were miraculously saved. A temporary chapel was built, and later a new church was built for the people of Kajang. The rebuilt church was blessed and consecrated on November 25, 1955 by Archbishop Dominic Vandagan. To commemorate the 100 years of existence of the Church of Holy Family Kajang, a Thanksgiving Mass was celebrated on February 25, 2001. Marking the centenary was a proud moment for the people of Kajang. During the Thanksgiving Mass, Father Liu Chang, the parish priest, invited everyone present to emulate the Holy Family. In a videotaped congratulatory message screened during Mass, Archbishop Soter Fernandez thanked Father Liu Chang, past parish priests and parishioners for their dedication and service which helped in the growth of the parish.
Reverend Father Liu Chang and parishioners of the Church of the Holy Family, peace be with you. I am given to understand by Mr. Simon Fung, the chairman of the Parish Coordinating Council, that 100 years ago, on the 24th of February, Bishop Rene Fee blessed the first church dedicated to the Holy Family. As we are gathered here for the Eucharist on this Sunday, we praise and thank God for the 100 years given us, and for the many priests and people who have worshipped in the first church. And as we prepare to celebrate the centenary this year, we also ask God's blessings upon each one of you and all those who come here. I look forward to seeing you all on the 26th of May this year as we bless the new and beautiful church of the Holy Family in Kajang.
A 2-tiered centenary cake representing the gift and goodness of God was cut. Pieces of cake was given to representatives of the 14 parish zones. With this centenary Thanksgiving Mass, the centenary celebration was auspiciously launched with the distribution of centenary banners to the parish zone representatives, urging them to go and spread the good news. The chairman of the Parish Coordinating Council, Mr. Simon Poon, saw the centenary as a milestone and the beginning of a new era for the people. He said that we have come a long way and it's time to look back and learn from history and move ahead with confidence in our proud heritage. The banners had a picture of the church and the words 1901 to 2001, 100 years and still growing. The Catholic population of Kajang Parish has grown from 150 persons 100 years ago to more than 2,000 today, and is expected to increase in years to come as many newcomers join the parish. The specially designed triangular-shaped church to signify the patronage of the Holy Family, built in 1955, could no longer accommodate the increase in the number of Catholic families living in Kajang. Thus, in 1991, the parish priest, Father Liu Chang, and parish lay leaders felt an urgent need to build a new and bigger church. in 1994, the plan to erect a new building was initiated with the theme, "With God, we are building His church." The new Church of the Holy Family, completed in December 2000, reflects the aspirations and vision of the Catholic community of Kajang. The tireless and endless participation of the lay leaders and BECs, and the perpetual encouragement and determination of the parish priest, Father Leo Chang. Incorporating state-of-the-art technology and modern architecture, the fully air-conditioned Church of the Holy Family is liturgically well-designed to enable optimum participation by the congregation. There is an audiovisual room with fully computerized audio and video projection systems. Computer outputs and video camera shoots are projected onto the front side walls to enable full participation in the liturgical services. The stained glass panels with pictures of the Holy Family have been built into the wall behind the altar, giving the church a picturesque presence of the Holy Family. The Church of the Holy Family sets a record among Peninsular Malaysian Catholic churches for seating capacity. 2,500 people can sit comfortably at any one time. On May 26, 2001, the Archbishop of Kuala Lumpur, Most Reverend Anthony Soter Fernandez, blessed and officially opened the church. Concelebrating with His Grace were Right Reverend Murphy Pakim, priests of our Archdiocese, and an enthusiastic congregation who came from far and near. In his homily, His Grace congratulated the parishioners for their tireless efforts in making the vision of building this house of God into a reality.
With God, we built this house of His. Very beginning, building this church, this has been our faith. And with God, we built this house of His. Now we have a building and building. What is the success of the parish in building this church? It's not might, it's not power, it's not even money or land. The foundation.
It was also during this celebration that His Grace consecrated the new altar with the oil of chrism and blessed the congregation with the sprinkling of holy water. His Grace bestowed the papal blessing by His Holiness Pope John Paul II on the congregation, to the resounding cheer and clap of all gathered. The church building was blessed and officially opened, following which a commemorative plaque was unveiled by His Grace. The 100 years of historical events of the Holy Family Church has been carefully documented in a colorful souvenir book available at the parish office. Unique to the Church of Holy Family is the holy water font at the entrance of the church for the congregation to bless themselves before entering the house of God. The baptismal font is placed near the altar, and if you're wondering where the tabernacle is, you will not see it in the church proper. The Most Blessed Sacrament is reserved in a tabernacle in a well-designed and decorated chapel close to the front entrance of the church. The weekday masses are celebrated in this chapel. Soon after the blessing and official opening, distinguished guests were welcomed and addressed on the occasion of this historic moment of the Church of the Holy Family Kajang.
Holy Family is honored to have His Grace Archbishop and Bishop Murphy and all the parish priests from all the parishes, all our distinguished guests, and of course all you beautiful people who have come from far and near to participate in today's celebration. Bless the official opening and our 100-year centenary honeymoon. Yes.
While address our two bishops, excellencies. These two are intimately linked with our Holy Father. They are the pillars of the church. They are the official teacher of the church. With this union with the Holy Father, Jesus Christ was come true. That's why I address to you all of what my predecessors said. I don't want to repeat. And also thanks also give to all the beings, all the organizations. I won't repeat. What I want to say, just mention about today's wonderful celebration due to the choir members, the audio-visual operation room, and this one was go to the credit Gary, the crew.
In this parish of the Holy Family, I wish to especially express my gratitude to the people of the parish. It is you who have made what the priest is today and what we have today. I've been here since 1983. I can safely say, it's not boasting, that I know my priests and I know my people. When this parish fell vacant with the transfer of Father Henrio, was I think very busy today, couldn't come, I posted Father Leo Chang to this parish. But he was not in a position to take charge of the parish. He was not well. He admitted his situation, and you, the parishioners here, also knew of his situation. But what was, and this very touching for me is, Father was in Kuala. They had not taken charge of the parish, and yet the parishioners went and took charge of him. You are our pastor. In that relationship in Christ definitely is the result today of what we are and what we have. We must look everything with eyes of faith. If, for example, in the whole archdiocese are not working, we have to ask ourselves, priests and people, if not priests alone or people alone. When we open our hearts and minds and trust in the Lord who called us, things will happen. I only want to express my deep gratitude. I know there are great things here. This is only a symbol. It's only means, as I mentioned, to bring the people to be of one heart and one mind. I already spoke to Father this morning that we need to look into the pastoral of the parish. All I'm asking is, we are family of so-and-so, we are families, but to add, say, the family of Peter. I'm the family of Peter, but you must become, I am the Holy Family Peter. Call to holiness of life. That's why we are centering our whole attention on the family. Not for this year, for the next 5 years, it's going to be family. And in this archdiocese, this is a symbol. It may not be a cathedral, but the Holy Family, for the whole of our people. And I just want to conclude with what the Secretary of State on behalf of the Holy Father asks of us. His Holiness trusts that the faithful will manifest the authenticity of the Christian faith and love through the generous service of the poor, and that the sick, the suffering and the lonely will always be esteemed and supported.
Yang Berhormat Chung Tao Chong officially handed over the certificate of fitness for the church building to His Grace Archbishop Soter Fernandez, setting records right. As pointed out by Ms. Chitra, the chairperson of the Building Fund Committee, though many fundraising projects were organized by the parish, there was still an outstanding loan yet to be settled. Thus, she encouraged all present to participate and support the Centenary Carnival. As early as 7 in the morning, the 14 BECs of the parish had begun to set up their stalls. Food and drink stalls were main attractions. Sumptuous local and Western food, snacks, tidbits and the much sought cool drinks had to be replenished over and over again. Pony rides, various game stalls, jumble sale, art competition, face painting, floral arrangement. There was something for the young as well as the old. Other fun-filled activities included group dances, treasure hunt, lucky draws and live performances by budding groups and professionals. Zestful DJing by guest DJs kept all fun seekers informed of the various activities held all over the entire church compound. The carnival saw people, including the public, strolling into the compound to have their fair share of fun and luck as they patronized the activities. At about 9 in the night, the crowd started to slow down a little. However, the live entertainment by professional artists kept the remaining crowd until about 11 p.m.
When you'll be back to make everything right, but how long could that be? Touch your hand says you catch. Otra nona cai lupasan, casa no te otra nona cai lupasan. Jing one two, jing pala. Que pase pinta se la pipira, the sang que pase pinta se la pipira. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm laying I walk with my sweet Mary. Hair cold and lips.
With the church building completed, The focus will now be, with God, we are building His people for the next centenary 2001 to 2101.